Welcome, everyone. My name is Jed Schwartz, and today we have our weekly self-help or self-care meditation. And the specific focus today is on sleep apnea. Before we start, just take a moment and notice how you're feeling inside. And wherever you are, if you settle down so that you could actually experience this. Jin Shin Jyutsu is experiential. It's not necessarily something that you have to believe in. You become the witness to the impact it has on the body. If you just want to learn it intellectually and you never actually use it, not very helpful. So that's why today, and what we do each week, we practice a very simple application so that you can experience it. The longer you use it on your body or on someone else, the more effective it is. It doesn't happen instantaneously, but there are miracles that people experience rapid change. Now, sleep apnea doesn't come overnight. It's a stress or a blockage in the system that over a period of time that people don't adjust it or understand what they need to do, it gets bigger and bigger, and ultimately it starts to affect our sleep. The restriction that causes sleep apnea on an energetic level is right at the waistline, right where the diaphragm is. This becomes a dam, and the energy of movement that goes down and the energy of movement that goes up becomes blocked here at the waistline. And so it impacts, on a physical level, our breathing. This area here has so much to do with our nocturnal world, with our sleep. So this is a great place to hold. Now, what I would ask you all to do is to feel right under feel the bottom of your ribs, and then have your fingertips go underneath of your ribs and just feel from the midline without very much pressure. Just feel it gently as you go out. And you'll notice that one or two areas are tighter than the other areas, and that's where you want to focus. If you feel any pain, that means there's more disharmony. That's all. It's not a big deal. You just need to work on it longer. It's not meant to be painful. So if you feel any discomfort, that's telling you something's going on. You don't have to wait to get sleep apnea to work on yourself. If your ribs are really pushed out, that's also a sign of need. Or if they're caved in, again, two extremes expressing disharmony. So put your hands wherever you feel most drawn. And if you close your eyes and you feel with your inner self, you'll notice maybe a coloration change or a frequency change or a subtle texture change in the fingertips. And then you just simply hold that. This is very easy to do when you're lying down in bed, pillows behind, at your elbows, but you could do this sitting up and just want to be relaxed, holding it without any tension. If it's more comfortable for you to cross your hands, you can do that also. But you just want to feel in there. And as you're holding it, the area is going to get softer. The tension is going to begin to dissolve. And it's going to open up the breathing and the exhalation so that the rhythm doesn't get disrupted when we're sleeping. Okay. And if you've ever watched somebody with sleep apnea, they suddenly inhale or they suddenly exhale, and then there's a long, long pause until the body needs more oxygen and it'll wake you up. So it disturbs your sleep. Now, if you have sleep difficulty as it is now, you could simply go to sleep holding your abdomen. And the more you do this each night when you're going to bed, or even before you go to bed, this area will start to get softer and you'll begin to notice a difference. And if you have a sleeping partner, someone who you sleep with, you could put your hands on this area for them without any tension, very gently, and you'll be able to be your own witness if it makes a big impact. But if you've had any difficulty for months, years, one application, it's not logical to think that it's going to change it overnight. So don't think that you're not being helpful. Expect good things, but know it takes time to clean up a lifetime of stress and disharmony. So with that as a background, start to feel and notice the inhalation. Is the abdomen expanding with the inhalation, or is the upper chest? Do you feel any restrictions? And I want you to relax into that, paying attention, noticing it. So I'm going to close my eyes and feel more deeply internally and begin to allow my abdomen to expand more effortlessly with the inhale, and without any effort, I exhale. The exhale brings the energy down from the head through the diaphragm into the ground, into our feet. And when we inhale, the abdomen expands and the energetic field or the force rises up from our feet, up the back to the top of our head. This movement of exhale and inhale creates this oval energy within our invisible field. And you begin to feel the rhythm. Often, you'll feel the exhalation in harmony a little longer than the length of time for the inhalation. And as you go deeper and deeper, you'll find this rhythm starting on its own without any effort on your part. Keep dropping your shoulders. If you're sitting, keep your alignment of your spine and your neck so that your neck's not sticking out forward, but that you are more centered in the midline. And you want to relax. You want to relax and notice the movement and the releasing right at the waistline, the place between heaven and earth. The world of sleep is when we are able to travel between the worlds, the physical, the material, and the invisible. And allow your mind to begin to quiet, letting go of all of the voices, the mind's activity, the responsibility. And for a few moments that we have together, allow yourself to be fully present. Not focusing on your phone, not focusing on the computer, on your work, on your family, your friends, things you have to do, stories that you've been going on and on about in your head. But bring the breath to the center, quieting everything else. Your hands may even disappear from your perception, but you stay held at the bottom of the ribs, feeling the tissue melting away. A lifetime of stress. Whatever comes up for you in your mind, you can watch it and let it pass. Or you can change your focus so that nothing takes you away from yourself. Feeling your hands, your fingertips relaxed, your wrist, your arm, your elbow, and your shoulders. Feeling your whole spine elongating upward aligning itself, filling the area between your vertebrae with air, the discs, plenty of space for the spinal nerves and the central column to flow. If you're feeling any discomfort or pain at this moment, just watch it. Letting go of its control over you, but you become the witness of it, and you breathe into it. You fill it with the cosmic breath that goes in and out, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your jaw and your eyes. Letting go. Our focus is on letting go, unwinding. All of our needs will be given to us if we let go of what we don't need. The fears, the worries, the irritations, the attachments, the efforting. Allowing yourself to float on the river of life, allowing it to take you forward, guiding you through all the obstacles. Whether the river is rough or slow and smooth, you let it take you. You let it cleanse you of the difficulties and the burdens you carry. You offer it. You offer it up, everything that comes to your mind. Feeling yourself full of light. And notice whatever still perceives to be heavy, and let it drift away. Whatever problems you have, allow yourself the space for the inspiration for answers. The creative mind of Source fills you. The breath becomes long and slow and smooth. If you feel the area under your hands has softened, you can move to another location along the ribs for that to be able to relax. Relaxing the organs that dwell in the abdomen, relaxing the diaphragm for the inhale and the exhale. Feel the freedom of life. Keep letting go. Everything that comes up is good. There's no bad, no judgment, no criticism. Letting the voices quiet down, feeling the movement of the river of your life carrying you without resistance. Each of our rivers carry us to the great ocean. We all arrive at the same source, no matter where we are, no matter what our beliefs. The great ocean, the great source, feeds us all. Allow yourself the opportunity to receive this with each inhale. Filling you with peace. Letting go of time. Like an empty vessel, allow yourself to be filled with the breath of life. Feeling the great light within you and all around you. Filling your room that you're sitting in or lying in with this radiant healing light, the perfect frequency for you. Every time you notice some tension in the body, breathe into it, let it go, unwinding a lifetime of stress. Notice the freedom of breath without restriction. You're filled from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. deeper and deeper. Moving into the great emptiness, beyond time and space, beyond the body, beyond all limitations. And as you feel this, if there's any part of your being, your body, that you believe there may be some apparent illness, medical condition, discord, see that filled with this light and see it dissolve everything that limits the perfection of who you are. Visualize it and see it in your mind, healthy and full of life. If you come here today without any health issues, you could see and visualize someone in your life, a friend, a client, a family member who's in need, and seeing them perfect. Seeing this light fill their bodies, dissolving all illness. And for a moment, send this out as a prayer to the whole earth, to all the occupants, all living things, from the plants to the animals and insects, to all the human beings, that this light may open their hearts and minds to peace, to healing, to a greater, more abundant future. And in your own way, give thanks to Source, to the Creator, whatever name you use for that which is greater than all of us, in gratitude for your life and for your opportunity to be the witness of our full potential. Start to breathe a little more deeply. Come back into your body. And if you want, feel this area now, all around the lower rib. And notice it's softer, more vitality, and you may have more to do. You can do this before you go to bed, while you're lying there attempting to go to sleep. Or if you wake up in the middle of the night, simply resting your hands there. Don't have to keep your fingertips there, but you can rest your whole hands. Very simple. Thank you for joining, whether you're watching this live or whether you're seeing the recording. These simple self-help are geared to people who have not studied Jin Shin Jyutsu. If that's something you're interested in, you can certainly check our website out. You don't have to know all of the information to be able to help yourself. But as you learn, you'll begin to see there are many, many other applications that you can use for yourself or for other people. But our purpose here is to give simple self-care tips. Please share that with your friends and family, anybody you know. Thank you for joining me today, and I wish you and all of your loved ones peace, safety, happiness, staying centered in the storm